Welcome to Dragon TV, guys. It's against all odds. We have 6 games and 3 likely goal scorers like we usually do every single week. Now, last week was special. 1 game was void, but then out of the other 8, 7 came through, and only Bayern Munich failed to get the victory against Schalke 04. But this week, we are set to blow your minds. Welcome aboard, guys. I am Okon, and Kelechi is with me. All right, guys, let's start off with the first game, which is a tie in Germany involving Ingolstadt and Bayern Munich. And we're going for a Bayern win or draw.
Bayern are in a good run of form. Out of their last 6 games, they've won 5, drawn 1. I think going for a call like that against Ingolstadt would be a safe call. I think they're good enough. Carlo Ancelotti's side are always disciplined away from home.
All right, guys, let's move to the next fixture, which is in France. It's between Monaco and Metz, and we're going for over 1.5 in this game.
For 7 goals in their first game away from home. I think with the side has scored 70 league goals already this season, 100 in all competition. It's not much to ask them to give us 2 goals from that tie.
All right, guys, let's cross over to Holland and talk about Sparta Rotterdam, who are away at Ajax Amsterdam. We're going for a straight Ajax victory.
I think it's the right thing to do with the kind of form Ajax are in. Also, the fact that their eyes are set on the European season. I think for Ajax, asking them to get the win against a Rotterdam side that they beat also away from home with a man down 3-1. It's not too much to ask. All
right, guys, let's cross over to Italy and let's talk about the tie involving the champions who were at Cagliari. We're going for a Juventus win, or worse still, ends in a draw.
Well, worst would be a draw, but I think Juventus might want to go for the win. Juventus just got the best of this side, talking about Inter Milan last weekend. Cagliari 1 win in 5 games in all competition. I don't think they have enough powerhouse to hold Juventus, but just staying safe, I think a win or a draw option would be the best to go.
All right, guys, let's cross over to England, and we have 2 games. Let's start off with the tie involving Bournemouth and Man City, over 1.5 goals.
I think for 2 sides that have actually had goals in their last 5 games. For Bournemouth, 23 goals in their last 5. For City, 18 goals in their last 5. I don't think it's more to ask these 2 sides to produce 2 goals from that game, and I think it's safe to go for the goals than the win or the draws.
All right, guys, and Burnley hosts Chelsea. We're going for a Chelsea win or draw.
Chelsea win or draw, I'll say we're a bit scared here because we want you guys to win, so we're staying safe. But Burnley themselves have been formidable at home. Chelsea have been a powerhouse in the Premier League this season. So a win or draw for Chelsea away from home will be also another safe bet I think you can go for.
All right, guys, and the last 5 meetings between the sides have actually seen 4 Chelsea victories, while the other one ended in a draw, 1-0 at Turf Moor a few years ago. Let's go over to our goal scorers, guys. We have 3 of them. Let's start off with the first. And we're talking about Radamel Falcao, who has 14 league goals this season, Kelechi.
14 league goals this season already for Falcao, and also the fact that he scored in his last 2 games, I think it's also a good sign that he has those goals.
2 in 2.
2 in 2. Also shows that he has those goals in him. Falcao didn't score against this men's side when they got 7 away from home. I think he would want to get 1 past them at home.
All right, guys, let's cross over to England and talk about Alexis Sanchez, who has a brilliant goal scoring record against Hull City. One of our goal scorers this weekend, and we think he'll get a goal at some point.
In his last 3, it's Arsenal's last 3, he's been involved in 1 and scoring 5. That's involved in 6 of Arsenal's last few goals. I think Alexis Sanchez is a man who has a lot to prove. A lot has been said about his attitude for this Arsenal side since the contract talk started. So I think he will want to get those goals for them.
Meanwhile, there's one man who we do not need to say too much about, and that's Lionel Messi.
He's a lion.
We think he's going to be scoring this weekand against Alaves.
He's the top scorer in the La Liga. They play Alaves in the Copa del Rey this final. This is an opportunity for for Barcelona to give Alaves what they would see at the final. I think Messi would be in for it. Another man who I think you can also go for is Suarez.
All right, guys, so those are our 6 games and 3 likely goal scorers. Invite your friends to subscribe to Dragon TV. Don't have all the fun alone. Let them also join in the party. That's the show for this week, guys. I am Okon. He's Kelechi. Have yourselves a splendid weekend ahead and good luck.